Good
Hello.
morning and good evening, memers and memettes. Welcome to the Non-Essential Podcast. Yes, it has been over a month. We're sorry about that. But here we are with our first official episode. We've prepared a few topics to discuss over the next hour or so, and we're ready to give you some funnies. Before we start, I would like to announce a couple of things coming up this week. First, if any of you are a part of the JoJo Minecraft server. As of last night, we have opened it up to the public, and if you'd like to be a part of that, go ahead and jump on it, my dudes. Second, with the opening of JoJo Minecraft server and the new update coming this week, we are starting a new server with the update minus the backpacks. Third, as most of you heard, I, Madame Kahoots, will be starting streaming sometime soon. I have been postponing a lot this last week, and I apologize for that, but I will confirm this week when the new server opens, I will start my stream. I'll just be answering questions from chat and playing Minecraft on the new server. Just come join and vibe. So we're joined today by your non-essential crew, Quit, who's on Twitch and YouTube. Go ahead and check him out. Galactic, he
Hey.
has Twitch and YouTube. You can go ahead and check him out also. And then your one and only Manager JoJo, who will be streaming some Minecraft after this, so go ahead and stick around for that. Anyways, let's go on to today's episode. We're gonna go ahead and start out with the biggest news of all: Dream cheating on Minecraft. JoJo, could you take us from here?
Yes. So it was confirmed actually this last week by Dream himself before it was deleted that he did in fact cheat. So back a couple months ago, he got in a little bit of trouble because his speed runs they were looking a little sus, kind of like Among Us sus, and it was because his drop rates for certain items were way too high. Ender pearls, I'm pretty sure, were the main ones when trading with piglins. So people thought that was kind of sus. Looked into it. They did some math, right? I'm no Scientologist, so I can't tell you if their math was on or not. But
Hey
they
there.
basically they basically came up with the conclusion that it was way too lucky, all his speedrun attempts that he streamed. He denied it. He hired a math dude to dispute it. He kind of disputed it, but the odds still looked very, very, bad. And so yeah, it turns out he did cheat. He kind of admitted it. He put out a little a memo thingy about it, saying like, "Hey, yeah, I did cheat. It wasn't on purpose, but I accidentally had a mod loaded that increased the drop rates of certain items." And while this is actually like in some way believable to me, because apparently it was a thing one of his programmers did for him for manhunts to make manhunts like go faster and be less boring, which he's already like publicly said is a thing. But apparently, the same programmer guy put it into his personal chat mod, or at least that's what he's saying, and he came clean about it. And it was like, all right, uh, cool beans. Some people didn't care by this point. Do I really care? No, I think it's funny. It's a really good meme. What do you guys think?
That's pretty funny. It's pretty good.
Dog was really like, yo, I accidentally cheated.
I accidentally cheated on my test, homies.
Oh
It
no,
was
my
not on
brother
purpose.
accidentally installed the hacks.
I'm sorry, my brother. Clara. Do you know about Clara? Have you seen that clip?
Oh
So
yeah.
there's this chick who's playing CS:GO,
And then she got
and
caught cheating and she was like,
yeah,
Clara.
she literally is streaming herself cheating. Everyone can see the freaking cheat client. They can see the X-rays, and she doesn't notice for like the first couple rounds of her playing, and then she finally notices, freaks out, closes out of the game, abandons the match, and then starts saying, "Clara, Clara, what have you put on my computer?" Blah blah blah, and she starts blaming some like unknown friend, Clara, for like using her computer and like installing hacks on it
Oh no, I've
instead of
accidentally been cheating for 9 rounds.
yeah, she
How
straight
did I
up
not
she got
foresee
caught.
this?
It was pretty funny. All right, so yeah, that's our first story. What else we got?
Well, speaking of Minecraft, do we want to talk about the updates coming out this week?
Yes. Okay. So the caves and cliffs, right? A lot of you probably already know it's been split up into two different updates, one for earlier this year and one for later towards the end of the year, which I kind of like. Yeah, it sucks. It kind of hurted when I first heard it because I was so looking forward to those you know cliffs. I'm super into mountains. If you ever play Minecraft with me, I like burrowing into mountains and making bases inside of them. And I just saw these gigantic mountains with goats off the side of them, and I'm like, yes, this is
Mine.
where it's at. But apparently,
Yes.
they're holding off on the cave generation until later in the year, the caves and cliffs. Um, they're going to add all the blocks and all the ore generation right now, though. So in 2 days, on the 8th, they're going to update to 1.17. And the plan from there is we're going to reboot the Minecraft server with a new world. Anyone who played on the previous world, we're going to put it up for download somewhere. So then, if you want to continue where you left off, you just download it, put it in your folder, and then you have it to play on exactly where you left off. You can also go loot everyone's stuff if you want. What else?
Let's see. So, Toaster, you're asking about why Florida is in the title.
Oh,
So I found this week a Florida man. He's running away from the cops in a high-speed chase, and he decides to throw a 2-month-old baby at the cops as he is running.
some would say "duh, baby."
The baby.
See, I'm wondering, like,
um,
do we have the mugshot for this guy?
we do.
All right, let me see if I can pull up the mugshot. Because I'm just
Um,
looking at him. He looks like he was very excited for his freaking touchdown when he lobbed the baby. It wasn't like an
God.
underhand. It wasn't like a
yeah.
softball throw either.
Wait, is there actually a video? Hold up. I didn't look through the article.
There's,
So
there's,
there might is
yeah.
there a video?
Oh no.
There's no video. You just get told by the cop, like in the article, that it's not a little toss or anything. He overhand throws this 2-month-old baby at this cop. Thank goodness he does catch the baby. The baby's okay. He's caught. Nice, nice. Yeah.
So yeah, I
No
do
babies were
have
harmed.
the photo here. Baby was almost harmed. All right, don't play it down like that. But
Not y-
You're
well,
right.
this man's yeeted a baby. All right,
well, the thing is,
the
Yeah,
poor
but like,
child.
Could
if
have been
children
harmed.
were harmed in the making of this video, the stream actually, uh, we can't put this shit on Twitch, bro.
well, no. Okay, listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's okay. Listen, the baby's still alive, and it's 2 months old, so it's not gonna remember any of this. It's gonna grow up, and then its parents are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you got lobbed at the police when you were 2 months old," and this baby's gonna be like, "No, I wasn't."
You know, this is why I've been saying for a long time. We need more regulation on assault babies. No
Dog,
one,
everybody should have a
right?
recreational baby gun.
Everybody talking about our need to restrict AK-47s and long barrel rifles. Well, what about just long throwing babies? All right,
Yeah, dude,
Exactly.
like long
long
rifled
arming them,
babies.
bro.
But there's also like a lot of people who've been attacked with
Oh no,
cans
I'm
of
just far
beans.
away.
Like I've seen a video. We could probably pull this up one day, but there's a video of a cop who is trying to stop a guy with a knife in the store. Who's obviously something's up with him, right? They don't want to shoot him, so he grabs a can of baked beans and lobs it at this man. Takes him out in two cans. Two cans, all right? That's less bullets than it takes to take some people out. He lobs two cans of baked beans at this man's and he goes down. I'm just thinking, everyone should have themselves some assault beans. Like, who needs pepper spray when you could just throw a can of
Oh,
beans at someone?
speaking of beans, what is your guys' favorite types of beans? Because we had this conversation, and mine is baked beans, and I don't understand how nobody else's likes baked beans, because
I
baked
mean,
beans are king. They're the best type of beans.
baked beans are great. I love me some Cafe Rio black beans though. Fantastic.
But the baked beans, though.
Listen, man, I understand baked beans are absolutely based, man. However,
Based.
however, I really like putting refried beans in me tacos.
Okay,
It's
no,
just,
but
Right.
it just tastes
dude,
good.
True.
refried, that's the pasty beans, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, no,
You can't
pasty
eat
beans.
refried by themselves.
No, okay, yeah, pasty beans is like an additional food you put on a taco. All right, that's the only way you can
Yeah.
eat them. What about just eating the beans though? Will you say refried
Yeah.
beans are better than like baked beans?
Depends on
No.
the day.
Because
No.
honestly, if I have to go with my favorite, I'm gonna have to say pinto, probably pinto, just because my favorite brand of beans is ranch salad beans, and it's just the name. It's like like cattle ranch, right? It's just the brand,
Actually,
but they're so
I
good.
just aren't
Actually,
pinto beans baked beans? Hold up.
I take back what I said. I
Pinto
All
beans
actually,
can
beans,
be baked.
all hold up, all baked beans are beans. All beans
yeah.
can be baked beans if you bake them.
Yeah, I'm talking about pinto baked beans. Those
Yeah,
are
those are
pretty
probably
good.
the best ones.
honestly, I
Madame
really
Kahoots.
like lima beans.
Oh, what is wrong with you? You
Oh my
actually have a
life.
problem.
I
Those
actually
aren't
really like
no.
lima beans.
Those aren't even good.
They're
A good
not,
old
but I just
green
like
bean.
them. I just like them.
Dude, they taste like if you made water
Judas.
dry.
No.
Water's not wet in the first place, bro.
Oh yeah, water isn't wet. Have I? Q, did I discuss this with you?
What did you discuss?
Oh, you're gonna love this. I sent the thing, but okay. Apparently, if you add like this thing to water, you can make it hydrophobic, right? So therefore, water
You can
can
make it
be
afraid of
dry.
itself. Hold on.
Yeah, you can. No, you can make water hydrophobic, so other water won't stick to that water. Like if you have droplets of water and one of the droplets has the hydrophobic stuff in it, the other water droplets won't connect to that water droplet.
Bro, fucking
So
racist
okay,
water.
no, let me go on with this. So that water is technically dry.
The
Bruh.
So
outside of
that means
n-
that means the water can be wet.
No.
Yeah, if water
Wait.
can be dry, it can be wet. Water's
Well, actually, did you know? Okay.
yes,
So,
sir.
water is the melted form of ice, and in geology, ice is considered a rock, and the liquid form of rock is lava. So, water is lava. Our human bodies are made up mostly of water. Therefore,
We're
we
lava
are lava
monsters.
monsters.
no,
Okay, all right.
no, you
Let's
did no.
I don't subscribe to this pseudoscience. Let's move on to our next topic real
Listen,
quick.
I ain't no Scientologist, but I think that's how it works.
Y'all know who Neekolul is, right?
Oh yeah, the
Do
okay
I need to
boomer
give
girl.
y'all an update on it?
Okay,
Yeah, she's the
boomer.
okay boomer girl. So let me pull up a photo that everyone will instantly recognize as the okay boomer girl. She blew up around, what was it? Probably, oh god, was it
I think it was
November?
really early
Uh,
2020.
yeah, it was sometime
Oh
during
yeah,
20.
yeah. It was like February, March.
Yeah, it was before the election, definitely. But
It was
Wasn't she
right.
wearing
I
a
remember.
Bernie
It was like
Sanders
right
t-shirt?
when COVID was starting. Okay, so
yeah,
this is who Nico Lal is. So Nico Lal basically blew up from this video where she sang the OK Boomer song with some dances and some thigh showing and her little skirt, right? But
Oh
the
yeah.
shirt she's wearing is a Bernie Sanders shirt. And she's super pro Bernie Sanders and socialism, right? Which tax the rich mentality, right? But after this, she immediately blew up, right?
became the
I don't know how
rich.
exactly. I haven't gone too much into her history, but she sort of somehow became part of what is it called? 100 Thieves, which is like a freaking conglomerate gamer group, right? And she's making play money off of them. She's got tons of Twitch and YouTube viewers. Probably got plenty of sponsorships. You know how it be. Um, she's rich, right? And so people kind of like pointed this out, like way before she, did what she did recently.
Yeah, I
But
think they pointed out like 2 months ago.
yeah, so they pointed out like she's really rich. She bought herself a nice freaking car. Let me see if I can get the car. I don't remember what kind of car it is, but it's
Well, Thanos
this
car.
car right. It's not Thanos' car, sadly.
What's it called?
Damn.
The baby car.
You've seen the baby car, but have you seen the plane?
I don't know. It's a BMW. It looks like, if I'm reading that
Uh,
close enough. All right, let's get the car in here. What the car doing? Come on.
What the car doing?
The car says no. He doesn't want to come in here.
Ah, shit.
What kind of car is
They
it?
know they don't have any sense with.
Send it to me. I might take a look.
Hold on. Nah, I'm trying to get the picky wiki in here, but it doesn't like the freaking format.
Never say
saying
picky
it.
wiki ever again, thanks.
I will say picky
Wiki
wiki when
feed.
I please. All right. So this is her new car right here that she posted a picture with. And then everyone pointed out, oh, champagne socialist, because she's all tax the rich, but now she is the rich, right? And it was already bad enough looking there. Then she did a video where she, Googled herself, because that's a popular thing for YouTubers and celebrities to do, right? Is they Google themselves and answer the questions people want to know the answers to. One of the questions, one of the top ones, was what was her net worth? And she looked it up, and it said it was between $1 and $5 million. So 1 million and 5 million, somewhere between there. And she said that is completely false. She doesn't have that much money. And if she did have that, and then she brought up the whole thing about how people were calling her a hypocrite and stuff, and saying that, well, when people say tax the rich, they mean like the billionaires, not the millionaires,
Not
people
the
with like billions of
millionaires.
dollars. Okay.
Bernie
And
Sanders
then you're
saying
wondering,
tax
like,
the rich.
why would she say this, right? Why would she have this stance all of a sudden? And it's because she is a multimillionaire, and she lied about it, because she straight up said in that video that she is not, right? She said, no, I don't have that money. Anyone who can direct me to where that money is, I'll gladly collect it, because
It's
I
like,
don't have that much money. And then what did she
JoJo,
do?
can I
What did
say
she do a
that
couple months later? What did she do, guys? What did she do?
$2 million house reveal.
What is this?
$2 million house reveal.
you're kidding?
Ravioli.
No, we're not kidding. All right. So she straight up does a $2 million apartment tour. And in this video, she's going through her big old apartment, which actually, like, for $2 million, it's not that large. It's probably has to do with
Like, have
where
you
she's
ever
buying it.
gone? Oh, no, you gone.
Are
Well,
you
I mean,
sure
because
that's the
like
same
she's
person?
yes, okay, and that's the other thing. She looks so different in her thumbnails compared to like her in the videos.
You see, that's called
She just has
Photoshop,
like
my
a
friend.
no, she
Also-
because she looks worse in this thumbnail. She looks awful. Like, if we're gonna be
Yeah.
objective about this, she looks awful in this thumbnail. If I drag in a picture from the video of her like talking to the camera, she looks way better. I don't know how you let this
I don't
happen,
know.
but like, look at this. She looks way better right here than she does in the goddamn thumbnail. So I'm very
Also,
confused.
Speaking of like rich houses, I don't know why, but every time you find like super super expensive houses, they're either like too fucking big, so it feels like, I don't know, you're at a museum or something, or they're just like something you could probably buy as something bigger for like half the price.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of like
Yeah.
the big old $1 million apartments and crap, they're gonna be ass because they're apartments.
Yeah, it's usually
They're
based
expensive
on
because of
location.
where they are. And
Oh no.
I also
have
thought
a-
this was kind of like it was kind of like just a passing thought, but she shows like the entire area outside her, like the windows of where she lives. I don't know where she lives. I'm not gonna even look up where she lives,
We could
but
figure
someone
it out.
could definitely figure out where like
Yeah.
exactly where she lives with very little effort.
Yeah, plus it's $2 million, well, around that. But with those two things combined, it's like, well, we
JoJo,
have the building
JoJo, I say what we do here is we find her location, then
and we
take
dox her.
her computer. No, we take her computer and then we switch her channel to your channel, and we just take over her
JoJo
YouTube channel.
All right,
becomes
I
the
would
big
quickly like to
brother.
point out
her.
before we continue this joke that we do not condone doxing. Doxing is bad for you. Galactic, say haha funny joke.
Haha, funny joke,
Yeah,
haha,
okay.
haha.
Yeah,
Please don't
we
do
don't
it.
don't dox
Haha,
people.
haha,
That's
wink,
bad.
wink, 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 wink.
That's
Hey
no
there,
no
don't
no.
try
So
this at home.
all right, but yeah. So that's the whole Neekolul situation. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no. This is a quick topic I want to bring up. There's not too much information on it. But Drake Bell, who is best known for his role as Drake from Drake and Josh, has
Oh
been
yeah.
arrested on multiple counts
No.
of crimes towards a child. So I'm gonna get a picture of him up in here so you can see what he looks
What
like now.
exactly does crimes against the
Sheesh.
child entail, though? Is it like pedophilia or like
I'm
what?
going to have to guess that they are sexual crimes against a child.
Okay,
If we're
listen.
being
that
See,
guy.
serious here.
see if
He's
he
ugly
was
now.
like, I don't know, beating a child with a bat, I'd be like less annoyed.
Yeah, I would be less annoyed as well if he was just beating a child with a bat because the child probably deserved it if they're being beat with a bat. But
Especially by was this Drake or Josh?
this is Drake.
Drake. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that guy looks like a pedophile. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You look at
Yeah.
some people and you're
Yeah.
just like, this guy definitely
That shit
molested.
loaded on my Twitch because I'm a few seconds behind or whatever, and it just loaded, and that guy, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his face or something. I don't know.
First name
Yeah.
Mo, last name Lester.
He's pretty oh my life. He's pretty sus looking nowadays anyways. I mean yeah, so that's fair. That's fair. I'm very disappointed to hear, but you know, that it really do be like that as they say. So
What happened to the other guy? What does he look like?
he actually is what's his
What's the
name?
other guy? Who's the other guy?
Josh.
Josh Peck. So let's look up let's just see what he's up to right now. Okay.
No, I never
Josh Pe-
actually
oh yeah, he
watched
looks
the
like
show.
oh my
I
gosh, she
only
looks way
remember
different.
Miranda Cosgrove
Nah.
was in that show, and then she was iCarly, and nobody
Nah.
remembered her and Drake and Josh.
Also,
I remembered her. She was like
wait,
way
he used to
smaller.
be
Oh god.
he used to be fatter. I
He used to
think.
be McThickums. Josh, he was McThickums.
Sheesh.
We're not gonna
Man's had
sugarcoat
a
it.
glow. I mean, he does have some of that same like
Look at that.
sus energy, but like less.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
Oh.
No, look at that.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
Sheesh. Man's about to. No, you haven't gotten any like the ones where he has like the what's it called? What's it called? Weekend shave or what's it? I don't know. Yeah, that
The
one.
5
That
o'clock
one. Yeah, you
goddamn
you put it
hair
up. Never mind. I'm
trim.
just a few minutes behind. Yeah, the 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah, no, give
shadow.
your balls a tug, all right. But yeah, no, okay. That I think we're gonna end the Drake and Josh bit here.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Madame Kahoots. What do you got in your pocket?
Well, I'd just like to mention, Q, you mentioned iCarly. They're doing an iCarly reboot this week.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
rebooting it, or sometime this
No
month they're
way.
rebooting it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're doing an adult one.
They're doing an adult
Bro.
iCarly.
Miranda Cosgrove, I better see something, bro. I want to see something, man.
All right. I would just like to point out though that the entire
Tell me you
concept.
wouldn't fuck Miranda Cosgrove. Come on.
Okay, would smash.
Okay.
Right. Let's just say that and get that out of the way. Okay, but
Also, apparently the blonde girl is not coming back because
I really like
now-
Sam.
Yeah.
okay, she's
on
really
the-
weird looking now. I looked her up.
No, but apparently on the original show, you know the director or whatever. Apparently he's really into feet or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard that.
Yikers.
Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo, but he makes good shows and movies.
Dude, she
so-
literally doesn't even look like she used to. Did she get plastic surgery or something? Her entire face looks different. Okay,
What do you
so I'm
mean?
gonna show you
Okay,
what she looks like now.
Jeanette
Sam.
McCurdy.
She looks nothing like she used to. Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, that's who Cat is. Or not
Oh,
Cat,
frick.
Sam.
I need to find a
That's
picture.
Sam. Yeah, Sam is Jeanette McCurdy. She looks the same. I mean,
No, she does not.
Cat
mean-
looks very different.
Yo,
No,
Cat looks
no.
different
Cat looks
because
Jeanette
Cat is-
McCurdy looks like this. All right, you're freaking
Sure.
bam, boom. That looks nothing like her. What's wrong with her face?
Oh.
I'm a few
That's her
seconds
now.
behind.
That
Oh
the
my
literally
God.
that does not
Damn,
look
I really
anything
gotta
like
wait
she
for
used
this
to.
to load.
What
'cause
happened
I'm-
to
I mean,
her?
there's
She's
some
hot.
similarities,
Hold on.
like little similarities.
Did she do drugs
Very-
or something? Like I don't know, dude.
Doug,
She
what?
was
Okay,
she was
no.
adorable.
Actually, no. Hold up. Let me search up recent because I found the same image, but around it I found also images that are apparently recent that look similar.
Wake up the members of my nation.
Stop. You're gonna get
It's so
claimed.
time to
You're
be-
singing it too well.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, her face. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I think it all really deals with her hair. It's not.
yeah, it's the
anymore.
hair.
I
Everything's
don't know,
similar.
dude. It's No,
No,
her
it's the
face
hair.
is completely off. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not. Okay, listen. I'll send you a photo from the same. It's the
She looks
same.
like she's 40 years old.
It's the same photo shoot, but she
Probably
looks
is.
similar to
She's 28.
No
Wait,
fucking
she's
way.
20. What?
Yeah, she is.
She
Okay,
looks
never
so
mind.
old.
Exactly. What happened to her? Or if you go to her Instagram, which I will not be doing, it's just she looks really, really, really freaking old. Like her, I don't know what the frick happened to her face. We
Hold
don't
up, let
make
me
fun of
find
people
her
here. It's just like she
Instagram.
looks so goddamn
Instagram. Here we
different.
go.
She
Oh.
did the cocaines and the
No.
marijuanas.
It's gotta be
No,
drugs.
on Instagram she looks like if a mom tried to make a hip.
If a mom
Instagram
tried to be
page.
hip,
You know what she reminds me of?
Yeah, like you know how when what's it called? Like not old people, but people who are through their midlife crisis try and look hip on the internet.
you
Wait,
think that's what she looks
JoJo?
like? I mean,
That's
probably.
JoJo,
Yeah.
where we're at.
if you know who AJ Styles is, she now reminds me of what AJ Styles looks like.
My life.
AJ
All right.
Styles.
What else we got, madam?
Well, boys, if you haven't gotten a vaccine yet, I think I have a reason for you to get a vaccine now in some states. Some states are starting lotteries
Ooh, can I get
for
a lottery?
yeah, you
Where
get a
I get
lottery ticket
vaccinated
if
again.
you get if you get vaccinated, you get a lottery ticket, or you get submission into a contest
Yeah.
for a shotgun.
I like that. I get it because it's a shotgun.
Wait, I want a shotgun, but
Dude, only in America can you
I'm
like
actually angry that I'm a
convince
child.
your populace to get
It's probably
vaccinated
not an
faster by giving
actual.
them guns.
Because
It's
I'm
not an
getting
actual.
I'm getting my second vaccine Tuesday, so I wonder if I have a chance to get a shotgun.
No, it's not like an actual shotgun. It's a shotgun. It shoots vaccinations out of it.
Oh, it's a shotgun.
It's a
You
vaccine
get
gun.
it because it's a shotgun.
No, have y'all seen that?
Very good.
Y'all play TF2, right?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the syringe gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Syringe.
I'm just imagining that firing at high capacity speed, high capacity and high speed. It just has a drum magazine on it.
So yeah, they're actually wanting to like crack down on people not getting vaccinated. So now they're starting to chase them down in the streets and shoot them in the ass with this here
Syringe gun.
syringe gun. So we could probably
Clearly
pass off a
true.
story like that. I'm pretty sure we probably could pass off a
Yeah,
story
you could
like
probably
that.
put that on like okay, listen. all
Like
you
what's
gotta
the
do-
state no one cares about? Like North Dakota. You just be like North
Yeah.
Dakota now force vaccinating people with syringe gun from a distance.
Yeah. And just like okay, you gotta Photoshop the gun to look semi-real and like you
Put it
gotta
in
somehow
put it in a
edit and
police
you
officer's
gotta
hands.
edit a video. So you'd have to make a video of one of your friends chasing you with something that could look like a gun, and then you just gotta edit the entire thing.
Bro, that'd be doable.
You gotta make him wearing a lab coat though, like one of them big bulky lab coats.
Yeah, he looks like the medic from TF2.
Or no, he needs to be in a hazmat suit.
No, we just need to get FaZe up in here and have him do the
Yo,
German
He's gonna
accent. and
gas us
everything.
all, man.
Well, okay, whoa. Alright, okay, what's our next story, madam?
Let me take you back to the damp state of Florida.
The damp
Um,
state.
Yep, it's a damp state.
Let's do damp though.
So a guy just lost his case. Have you heard of the stand your ground law that's been in effect in Florida for a while?
Well, I mean that's basically everywhere. So most states have stand your ground, which says if someone attacks you, you do not need to retreat. You can defend yourself. Like specifically, like Canada, they don't have those kind of laws. If someone attacks you and you fight back, then it's considered a consensual fight, and the other person won't get in trouble. So yeah, in
Same
the
thing in
U.S.,
Korea.
basically everywhere you're
listen,
allowed
man.
to. Basically everywhere in America, you're allowed to fight back. So, madam, continue the story.
Well, he tried to use this law to defend defend himself in court for killing an iguana, which was biting his arm, like nibbling on it. And he said this thing was going to kill me, so I had to kill it also.
I was going to die. He had the venom.
Bro, it bit me. I bit it just harder and took out its flesh, man.
Actually,
pretty
no.
tasty.
If he bit it back and killed it that way, I think they would have been like, "Aye, that's fair."
No.
Here.
They said no. This ain't flying.
You're like, "Ayo, you shot it with a shotgun. How did it die?" I really hope it got shot with a shotgun point blank.
Let's see. Well, let me find it real quick.
Something I'm noticing on the stream, your Twitch view counter, it looks like it has a little mouth.
What do you mean?
It just has like a little white dot from the bricks.
Oh, you're right.
Where
So
this thing has a mouth.
This iguana, it was like 3 feet long.
Oh, that's scary.
And
Bro,
this guy,
pretty big iguana.
All right.
This guy savagely beat, tormented, tortured, and killed this iguana for half an hour.
Okay.
Torture an iguana.
How do you like?
I don't even know anymore.
An iguana bites your arm, and then you go, "You know what I'm doing for the next 30 minutes? Murdering an iguana in several different ways."
He yells
basically what
at
he
his
did.
assistant, "Sharon, clear my schedule."
The prosecutor said that it was not justified in his actions when he kicked this defenseless animal at least 17 times, causing its death.
It took him 30 minutes to kick an iguana 17 times?
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, man, what a slow kicker.
But, I mean, the iguana did get away with a 22 staple stitch on the guy's arm.
What? So he was actually attacked.
He was actually attacked.
Okay, all right, this is dumb.
They would have said it was okay.
Yeah, basically. Like, I'm just like, what the frick? If this man's had 22 staples in his goddamn arm because of a 3-foot iguana.
You give me 22 staples.
At that point, I'm like, all right, iguana, your time has come, homie. Prepare to die. God.
You gave me 22 staples, shoots point blank.
I mean, he probably would have been in less trouble if he just shot it.
Yeah, because he tortured it.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, kicking it a couple of times, I don't really think that'd be considered torture at that point. But
30 minutes. Like I say, if he kicked it for 2 minutes.
Q, you're an ass.
Well then. Wait, what did he send you? Hold up, send me.
No, he just applauded on the stream.
Yeah.
Good job, Q.
That's so good.
Let's see. JoJo, do you have that clip of
Hold on, I can't hear anything anymore. What clip you looking for?
The clip of the dog and the tornado.
I don't know if we're allowed to show that on Twitch.
Oh, stop making noises, please. I don't want to be here anymore. Mom, pick me up.
No.
All right.
I'm not gonna follow up with that because I'm saving my points for an eventual day where I get to use them.
All right, so let me see if I can get this.
So this dog, his name was Duke. He's a little Labrador who's like 70 pounds, and it technically wasn't a tornado. They called it a dust devil. This dog went for a ride with this little tornado.
As you can see here, we will
we'll
start the video. You will see poor doggo was just minding his own beeswax. You can see him behind the red car, and then he just gets picked up and flipped by the wind like a freaking hot dog. Let's see this again one more time.
I need to know.
Yes, he did live.
Completely
he was fine.
Okay, cool.
Probably a bit startled.
Laugh about it. Because if he didn't live, I don't know how I'd feel. I think I'd just be like, oh, that's sad. Anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't hurt at all. He just like spun around a little bit. They say it was shaking for a little bit, but he went right back to like running around and playing right after it.
Actually,
So.
that's why dogs are better than cats. Cause like, okay, listen, a dog you could straight up just like some horrible shit could happen in front of it, and then 2 seconds later it'd be like, "Hey yo, where's my tacos?" Whereas with a cat, you like touch it in the wrong place once, and it's like, "Hey yo, I think we can't be friends no more." I'm sorry.
The cat's gonna
just
hold it against you for a while.
you just kind
Yeah,
of
cats
like
hold a grudge.
you petted me wrong. Now I'm gonna have to murder your entire family. I'm
Well,
sorry.
wait. Have you seen that video of it's like a golden retriever sitting on the bed and the owner slaps it at its ass and then it just howls and then it turns into a human scream?
No.
No, I have not, but it sounds interesting.
Do you mean it was it a golden retriever or was it like a
Yeah,
little pit bull
I
that
don't
like
know.
he just
like I assume it was howling, and then all of a sudden the howl just like slowly morphed into a.
Also, just so the viewers can see, we actually do have the photo of the one guy who threw the baby from
Oh, yeah,
earlier in the
trailer.
podcast. So let me just show him on screen real quick. So this is the man who freaking yeeted a
Time
baby
it
at a
to a
police
time.
officer. You can tell he probably is high. He looks a little high.
Dude, he's
But his
the
throw was
next.
pretty on point.
What's his name? He's the next Tom Brady. That's all I'm saying.
what
I
is
went looking for the
I
video
don't know
just
if
and I
it's
found that instead, and I'm really happy that I found that.
Dude, he's the next Tom Brady. See, listen, if he didn't get into all that crack, he'd literally be the best football player in the world.
let's see. His name they're saying his name was James.
Ah, James, you've made a mistake, my friend.
James.
I'm James Corden. I don't like James Corden. He's not funny.
Hmm.
That's not even supposed to be a joke. I just genuinely don't like him.
Hmm.
uh,
Let's see. Do we want to continue on here?
sure, I guess.
All right. Let's
Continue.
see. Let's go with
Eeny, meeny,
so
miny, you.
in England on a highway, a semi truck got into an accident, and this semi truck was carrying a bunch of tomato puree, and so it looked like a little horror scene on the
What?
freeway on this highway, bloody, but it was actually just tomato puree all over this little highway here.
Dude, I like how they blurred out the logo just in case, like, I don't know, the company gets the company is like, "Oh no, you cannot show me. Get sued." Remember, this is the
Yeah,
UK where
but
nobody
I'm
sues
just thinking
anybody.
like, what the frick?
How does one run
How?
into a semi truck?
Well,
Oh,
like you
oh no,
run
there's
into
actually another story. How recent was
orphanage,
that
very
other story
similar.
about the two kids who drove off into a semi the other day?
Oh, actually,
Oh, yeah.
How recent was that?
Um, so that was just this last week. There was a couple of kids. They wanted to go on a road trip to California. They were 9 and 4 years old, and so about 4 a.m. they grabbed their parents' car keys, got into the car, and they drove off, and they ran into a
kind of
semi.
a mood.
Are they dead?
No, they're all alive.
Let's go.
Police officers were very surprised when they opened up the door and they saw two children in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. No parents around at all.
I wish the children were just like, "What's poppin'? How you?"
They just
It's
start ordering Big Smoke's meal.
Yeah,
I'll
just
have two number
number
nines.
9.
it's like the story
Yeah.
that came out like a year
Oh,
ago of the little kid, the other kid that wanted to go to
I wanna.
California.
Oh no, I was thinking of the black kid who's like, "I was doing hood rides, stole my friends."
Yeah, that
That's
kid who's
literally
like,
what I
I
said
took
to
my mom's
Madame Kahoots when she told me.
Yeah, I stole my grandmother's car so I could do hood on
Rush
her.
my friends. I want to be GTA in real life. Also, I got some sad news. It's not really sad news. It's just kind of like
What is it?
news in
What
general.
we got?
It's the 14-year-old and I'm pretty sure the 9-year-old. 9-year-old gave up because he's I don't know, but the 14-year-old
No,
got
no, no,
shot.
no. Was it 14 and
Uh,
12-year-old? 14 and 12-year-old.
Okay, 12. Okay, so basically they broke into a house and shot at police with guns that they got from the house, which is the most GTA thing ever, even though one of them got shot and is, I'm pretty sure in critical condition. But like, it is what
Yeah,
it is.
the girl got shot. So it was a 12-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy, I think.
Also, my dad learned about it, and apparently one of them said the most like thing annoying thing to that annoys me. They said, let's shoot these, let's shoot them up like GTA." Which number one, why? Number two, now my dad is like, "This is because of the video games. It's all because of the violent video games."
Yeah, so I got the article here. So let me just put the headline on screen real quick. Uh, right, we're on screen now. Okay, report details home life mental illness of girl 14 accusing gunfight with Volusia deputies. So,
Right,
prior to being
14.
accused of opening fire on Volusia County deputies, the 12 and 14-year-old foster children were involved in encounters with law enforcement officers as well as state agencies designed to help them dozens of times in their young lives, records show. The 12-year-old boy and 14-year-old girl ran away from Methodist Children's Home in Florida, so it's Florida children, a foster home Tuesday, and broke into a house on Enterprise Austin Road. According to the sheriff's office, deputies said they were searching for the children when they encountered the home with obvious signs of a break in. Inside the home, the children had discovered guns, including an AK 47 and ammunition.
Kalashnikov rifle.
News 6 initially decided to name and show pictures of the boy due to the seriousness of the incident and the charges he faced. However, after learning of his mental history, we will not be showing the boy or naming him in future coverage. So this article is basically saying they originally named the boy and then they took it away once they heard he's got mental problems.
You can probably
The
find
boy
it
and the
somewhere,
girl,
but we're not gonna do
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. The boy and the girl opened fire on deputies about 30 minutes before deputies shot the 14-year-old girl, and the boy surrendered. So yeah, they basically were like going back and forth through windows, shooting at the cops
Which
with
is
like a
the most
shotgun, a handgun, and an AK, until they eventually like popped out the garage and started shooting, and then cops shot the girl, and then the boy surrendered immediately. He just gave up.
I'm sorry, but this is a Serbian moment. It's not a flirt.
Yeah, a little weird.
Also, Q left because I assume his Wi-Fi got cut off because his dad's a thing. Kind of cringe. Imagine.
There you go. The speaking of teenagers, I just saw this article like a little bit ago. But this 17-year-old kid sees a bear in his backyard swatting
Yes.
at his dog. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
thinks, he comes out, he runs into the backyard, and he starts fighting this bear.
Are you sure it's a dude? Because I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
a
was.
female.
I'm not
Yeah,
exactly
it was
sure.
It's
a
a
woman.
female. It's a
Yeah.
female.
It's a female? Oh, well,
Yeah.
then she starts fighting this bear.
She's
Like,
a strong, independent woman.
there you go. I mean, I don't think I would have the power to fight off any bear at all.
Dog, all you need is a rake. What's a bear gonna do against a rake?
Take it from you and then
No, okay,
you
listen.
with
Have
it?
you ever tried to fight somebody who has a rake?
No,
Like,
but that's because I'm pretty
okay,
sure it won't
listen,
go very well.
rakes. I'm talking about the rakes that have like metal rakes, not like no fucking plastic rakes. Plastic rakes you can easily defend because it's plastic. It might scratch you a little bit, but all you gotta do is grab it. A metal rake, they can just like it's like a mace, except for wait, what's a
Nah,
mace?
see, this chick, she didn't have a rake, dude. She literally pushed this
Yeah.
bear over
I
the
saw
wall.
it. It was on Daily Dose of Internet, and she just straight up like shoved it. And I think the bear was just like a little confused on wait, hold up, what you doing? No, and then it fell off. Because
I mean,
I got from that. Just straight up confusion and fear.
I mean, we're taught not to like do this at all.
Hey, listen. You tell me if I see a bear, I'll just like straight up just be like, "Hey, yo, homie, you want to go play Among Us?"
You go and invite him in to
Let's
play
do
some
some.
video
It
game.
being kind of sus.
All right.
So
Any more stories you got, Madame, for a wrap up?
I think I've got one more. So this woman, she's being charged because she took off her shoe, her little like high heel shoe or something, and she pointed it at the police like a gun. And then she proceeded
to
like
get shot.
well the the police officer, he gets behind his vehicle, pulling out his gun because he thinks she's got some gun on her, and then he realizes, oh, that's a shoe, it's not going to hurt me. And so then she proceeds to get into a van, and then she tries to run over the cop with the van.
My life.
Yeah, and then she starts chasing him with this van. That was
This is how you die. I don't know.
Yeah, some people don't have any sense of like self-preservation. Like, why would you try to run over a cop? You know that ain't going well for you.
Why you do this? Why
you
do
bully
this?
me?
exactly.
Has the fight started yet? I don't know.
The what fight?
Oh yeah. So the fight has started. Et.
The
Yeah, the
Logan.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if who won because I don't got nothing else to do.
What
other than
fight?
watch. The Logan and versus Floyd Mayweather fight because
Oh,
Logan Paul has nothing else to do or something. I don't know. He's just like, yeah, I beat this one guy, and I almost beat another guy. That must mean I go on to the guy who hasn't lost a fight ever.
yeah. I'm
Yes.
not really caught up to that whole situation. All I know is like, who was it? It was Jake. Jake Paul stole his hat and ran off.